Everybody, it's been 1 week, so now it is time to retreat my girls for mites. So first I'm going to take them out of here and soak them in this lukewarm water so they can get hydrated. There's nothing in here, it's just lukewarm water. They're going to soak in this for 20 minutes. While they're soaking in that, I'm going to be cleaning out this container here. And then after they're done with that soak, we're going to do a soak for another 20 minutes in lukewarm water with a little bit of soap because it's going to break the water tension. If there are any mites on these snakes, it'll prevent them from being able to make little air bubbles, so they'll suffocate. And because it's breaking the water tension, they'll sink to the bottom and they'll just drown. All right, so let's start with getting these girls out and getting them soaking. It is messy. They have eaten. They're good eaters. Whoops. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Okay, I think I'm going to need both hands. Both of the girls in here, they are going to soak. I'm going to set a timer on Google. Hey, Google, set a timer for 20 minutes.
Sure, 20 minutes. And we're starting.
And now I'm going to start cleaning out the container there. And I'm going to see if I can do a close-up and show you the little itty-bitty mites that I can see on the towel. Okay, so you can see there's a little one right there. There's some right there. So those are the little mites. Those are the dead ones just sitting on the towels. And I'm going to take all this out, get it disinfected, and change out the towels. We're not going to have any water for 3 days because we want to make sure that when we coat them with the ivermectin, that they don't rinse off the medicine. You can see it's all nice and clean. Now I'm going to take some paper towels, put it on the bottom. I'm going to be spraying that ivermectin solution in here. And then I'm going to, after I finish with the second soak on the snakes, we're going to spray some of that ivermectin into the paper towels, and we are going to coat their bodies with it. Again, they're not going to have any water for 3 days because we don't want them to soak it off, the ivermectin off. We want to make sure, because this is the second round, this is going to kill any eggs that may have hatched from when we did the first treatment. So I'll be back when we're done with the soaks. Girls are still doing their first soak. I just thought I'd tell you. So this is a plains garter snake and a melanistic eastern garter snake that I adopted from a reptile rescue. I do not blame the reptile rescue for them having mites. They take in animals from all kinds of situations, so they may have come to them with mites, and being that they're both very dark, it's difficult to be able to see any mites on them. I only saw the mite droppings on top of the bedding, so that's how I was able to see it. So now this is just their quarantine container. This is not the container they're going to be living in all their life. They're actually going to end up cohabiting with my other eastern garter snake and my other radix garter snake that I have. They're both girls. So they will be in a large enclosure together. And I will just be cutting up their food in small enough pieces so that I put it in a flat dish for them and they can all feed. And that way there's no worry of one garter snake grabbing onto a food that another garter snake is already eating and then accidentally swallowing the other garter snake. So no cannibalism if you do it that way. You just got to cut it in small pieces. So I have those herb scissors, and I got these shallow dishes. Let me show you. They're really cool. Always looking for a deal. I got these at a Goodwill store. They're shallow dishes. And this is perfect for putting food in here for, garter snakes. It's not too deep. And I plan on breeding my radix. She is het for albino, melanistic, and blue-black axanthic. So I plan on breeding her when she's old enough, but she's got a couple more years to go. But yeah, these are like the perfect size. Like this big one is perfect for like little baby garters for like a water dish. And then this one for like a whole litter of baby garters to put their food in here. But for the girls, when they're habbed together, I can put their food in here. And I've got 4 of these, so I can just change it out and wash the dish. And, I don't have to worry about being limited to one dish and having to wash it before I can feed them. So I just switch the dishes out as I go. Time saver. Anyway, just so you know, this is a 0.5% strength ivermectin that I got from Tractor Supply. And this is a 32-ounce bottle, so I put 8 teaspoons of ivermectin in here. and then about 6 drops-ish of soap. That's to break the water tension. You can't have too much soap, so you're good if you go a little bit over, since it is a drizzle. It doesn't really drip. And then you fill the rest of the way with water. You're good to go. So that is the dilution that you need, and you can use this to spray their decor, to spray their enclosure, and then you can technically spray the animal, but you don't want to get it in their eyes or mouth. So the better thing to do is just spray a towel and then just let them kind of crawl through your hand in that damp towel so they get their body coated in it. Anywho, I'll let them finish their soak, and then we'll get the second set of soaks going, and we'll finish this video up. Keep things simple. I got a different container, so I can just take them out of this container and into this container. Now, obviously, you want to put the soap in after you filled it with water, because you don't want to give them a bubble bath. We're just going to put a little bit of soap in here, and we just swish it around with our fingers. We're good to go. So all we're going to do now is remove them from this hydrating water, and we're going to put them in here with the soap. And that is to make any live mites on them that might be on them to drown and fall off and all that fun stuff. So they're going to sit in here for another 20 minutes, and then we're going to coat them with ivermectin and then put them up for the day. Okay, so they're now in here. They're going to soak for another 20 minutes. Hey Google, set a timer for 20 minutes.
All right, 20 minutes.
As you can see, being soaked in water makes them have to go poo. So, hey, that will save it from ending up in their container. And it looks like possibly another little mite came off. There's another one over here. So, yep, they still had some on them. I don't know if they were alive or just stuck to them with moisture. But they're gone now. Sprayed down paper towel. And now I'm going to walk the snakes through it. So I need to put the phone down so you'll be able to see, because I will need both hands. Bear with me. Okay, hopefully this stays in the picture. I'm going to take the first one out of the container. We'll do the big one. She's the squirmiest of both. Whew. Calm down. All right, sweet girl. All right. So this has the ivermectin in it. I'm just going to hold on to her and let her just climb through the tissue. Just like that. I'm going to do it again. I want to just make sure she's coated really good. There we go. She is done. So I'm going to put her in a container. And then we'll do the other girl. Okay. That nice soak took all the poop out of you, too. With garter snakes, they love to poop when they're scared. So this is one way to take care of it. So we'll just let her climb through that towel. I think last time she stopped on me. So now I'll just pull her through myself. So these guys have raised scales. So I just want to make sure that I really get them coated really good. And that I don't miss any spots because of them having the raised scales. I would think that this girl is probably about maybe 5 months old or so. They grow pretty quick. She's not much bigger than what my other Radix was when I got her last year. She was 3 months old when I got her. So I'm going to go ahead and put her into the container with the other one. Look how chill she is. She's such a good girl. Alright folks, and that's all we need to do for now. So we're just going to wait 3 days, then we're going to give them their water. And then after it's been a week, they should be totally clear of having any more of these mites. And then I should be able to go ahead and cohab them with my other garter snakes. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask and I will answer to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.